Hello everyone, I hope you are doing great. As you all know that there is one famous thing. If you are a beginner, if you are doing A1 level, then one thing you should know, that is how to introduce yourself or how to ask different types of question to somebody so that he can introduce yourself. And if you are preparing for A1 Goethe exam, so basically this is a very common question that you will go in expression in speaking part. So they will ask you, Vorstellen Sie bitte. That means vorstellen means to introduce, bitte means please, so introduce yourself. So like that you have to introduce. So let me first talk about that what are the how to introduce yourself. So if let's say for example you ask me Vorstellen Sie bitte, that means how introduce yourself, then I will introduce myself. I will say Ich heiße Kapileseni oder mein Name ist Kapileseni, ich komme aus Indien, ich wohne in Jaipur, ich bin Student und jetzt spreche ich ein bisschen Deutsch. So like this, you can introduce yourself. So basically what you need to do, you have to first talk about your name, then you have to give from which country you are coming, then you have to talk about what is the current location, then you can talk about what are you doing if you can, and then you can talk about that which language do you speak. So you can say ich spreche Hindi, English und lerne Deutsch, means I speak German, Hindi, English and learning German. So like that you can introduce yourself. So let me repeat once again. So if you ask me Vorstellen Sie bitte, then I will answer Ich heiße Kapileseni, ich komme aus Indien, ich wohne in Jaipur, ich bin Student und ich spreche Hindi, English und lerne Deutsch und danke. And in end you should say danke because he asked you how to introduce yourself. So if you are going for a Goethe exam, then keep this thing in mind. You should say danke to that professor or the ma'am or sir, whosoever is asking you. So like this, keep this thing in mind. And now let's talk about some questions. So let's say if you want to ask somebody what is your name, you can say wie heißen Sie in informal way, and wie heißt du, it is informal way. And if you want to ask somebody that from where do you come, you will say woher kommen Sie, this is informal. In informal you say woher kommst du, that means from where do you come, from which country do you come. So we say ich komme aus Indien. And also keep this thing in mind that we never say India in German. Generally the most of the people say Indian. I don't know what is the reason, but they say, so you have to speak like them, so you have to use Indian. Ich komme aus Indien. Okay, now let's talk about if somebody asks you where do you live, your current location. So you can say wo wohnen Sie, that is formal. Informal you say wo wohnst du, that means where do you live. So you have to talk about your current location. So if I'm living in Jaipur, you can say ich wohne in Jaipur. And if somebody asks you what is the language do you speak, then you say welche Sprachen sprechen Sie, that means, and this is a formal. And informal you say welche Sprachen sprichst du, that means which language do you speak, that is a formal. So you can say ich spreche Hindi, English und lerne Deutsch. So that means I speak Hindi, English and learning German. Or you can say if you are able to speak a good English, then you can say ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch oder gut Deutsch or fließend Deutsch. You can say anything that you want to say, but more suitable way to just follow a certain order, that is lerne Deutsch. It's better for you. And in end you should say danke. So these are the things that you should know how to introduce yourself. So we have talked about it extensively. So we will continue this discussion. Till then, have a great day. Bye. Take care.